Yes, I help you.
I used to live here.
Won't you come in? It's the least I can do. Is it like you remember?
Cleaner.
Well, you feel free to look around while I get the water boiling.
Your hair is winter fire. January embers. My heart burns there too.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now some music. I do apologize. It gets so very hot here this time of year.
It's fine.
Well, you feel like you could just about die. But you know what they say about Derry? No one who dies here ever really dies. But tell me, how is it being back in Derry?
It's good. Strange.
Strange? Oh, my. I had some cookies in the oven before you came. Stay right there.
I shouldn't impose. I'm gonna...
No, I insist.
Your photos are lovely, Miss Kirsch. Are these your family?
My father came to this country with $14 in his pocket.
What did he do, Mrs. Kirsch?
My father joined the circus. I was always Daddy's little girl. What about you? Are you still his little girl, Beverly? Are you?
This meeting of the Losers Club has officially begun.
We can do this, but we have to stick together.
Hello.
Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Midgard Comics. I'm your host Howard, and today we are talking about It Chapter 2. So the trailer starts off with Beverly Marsh, played by Jessica Chastain. Really fucking butched that. Well done. So pretty much, yeah, the old lady answers, well, our old lady answers the door. As you kind of progress on with the trailer, you kind of see it's an old lady. At first though, reading through comments and kind of already knowing it myself, I don't want to like sound like a dickhead, but you can barely tell that that isn't an old, you can barely tell that it's it, and it hasn't adjusted yet to the kind of, to the old lady persona. So yeah, as the trailer kind of progresses on, you go in, the old lady's there, makes her tea. Beverly finds the postcard that Ben wrote, with the poem on it that Ben wrote for her in the first one. So that's pretty cool, the last little throwback to that. As you guys may be aware, it's been 27 years since it, since they last fought it and killed him. So yeah, now he's back in old lady form, so pretty fucking weird, I know. Loser Clubs, 27 years. The old lady, really weird vibes when you first kind of watch the trailer. She's there, she's bringing her tea, and the line where she says, you know what to say about Derry, no one's ever really dead, and she's there going. For a good few seconds, that was kind of a bit of a weird kind of thing to see, but again, it's kind of, it's a horror, I guess, so it's got to kind of have that kind of weirdness to it. A lot of people thought their phones froze. I just thought there was going to be like this big jump scare going to happen out of nowhere, but nothing did happen. So yeah, as the trailer progresses, the music gets a bit more tense and whatnot, and she pretty much said, "Oh, got some cookies in the oven," goes in the back, and they were just looking around the kind of apartment, I guess, looking around, and looks at all the pictures on the walls and whatnot, and says, "Oh, like, and then pretty much mentions, says, I and my father come here with less than $1 or something like that in his pocket and join the circus. And as that happened, the music gets tense, and you look on the wall, and lo and behold, it's Pennywise. Not in like its full form, but I mean like the picture of her dad, and it's the Pennywise logo from the first film, where you see when Beverly kind of goes to the sewers with it. So you see that happen, and yeah, she says, I've always been daddy's little girl, how about you? Runs out straight bollock naked, which is a bit of a weird thing again to see, but then again, it's what do you expect. My theory is, because like, it blacks out, so I feel like it's going to be her dad there, and you know where she kills, I think she kills her dad. I generally do think so. But yeah, I feel like it's going to come up with a busted face or something and bleeding. But yeah, so the cast was actually pretty great. Got Bill Hader playing Richie, James McAvoy playing Bill, Andy Bean, I don't know who these other two people are. Andy Bean plays Stanley, who I think a lot of people know, who kills himself in the book and in the original, I think it's 1970s with Tim Curry, which is a pile of shit. Yeah, he can't handle coming back to face it again. James, I think it's like Ronson, something like that. He plays Eddie, and of course Jessica Chastain plays Beverly. So yeah, all along the trailer's great. Bill Skarsgård's back playing it. He does the role really well. He has that weird eye thing going on again, where he's like one eye looking at the person, and then the other eye looking at the camera, which makes you just things of nightmares. A lot of people, Jeremy Jans, I watch him, and he had a really funny thing. It was like, in the trailer you hear it say hello to a little girl, and it's kind of weird because it sounds like Winnie the Pooh, and it generally does, so it's pretty funny to see that. Yeah, anyway, so this is, again, I'm really sorry if it's really shit and just a really bad video. I've not made one in a while. Well, I made one, but I've not made one that's been up yet. So hopefully going to do an Endgame one that will go up and be on the channel, but then when, probably today at some point. It takes a lot of time to edit these videos, and a lot of time I just can't be fucked. I know it's not the attitude to have, but I'm also very busy with work and college and other various stuff with life. But yeah, I got a John Wick video as well. Going to be watching that on Thursday, so there'll definitely be a review on that. You can kind of guess, well, you can kind of say this is also a face reveal. Not a very good one, because I'm, well, fuggly. But anyway, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you later. See ya. Bye.